Good evening, guys, and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, I am a big fat liar. I do not have a grocery haul for you guys. I told you guys in yesterday's vlog how I would. I made my grocery list yesterday and said how I would have a haul for you guys. I made my list yesterday. I thought I just said haul. I don't remember. Anyways, I'm actually very tired right now. I need to get to bed. But yeah, I said in yesterday's vlog, like, oh, that I finished my grocery list and we'd be going to the stores today, at least to Valley Produce and Caputo's, and we didn't because my mom had a really, like, not super late, but a later dentist appointment, like in the afternoon. I think it was at 3 o'clock. I think she left by like around 2:30 or something like that. And my dad got back from picking Jack up at about like 3:15. He knew that my mom was going to a dentist appointment and then also knew that Matthew had one following that. But he was coming from school and he didn't know if my mom was staying like to wait with Matthew like during the dentist appointment or something like that, or if she was just coming back home, because like I said, like their appointments I think were right after each other, but like they weren't going together because again he was at school coming back to the dentist, going to go to the dentist, and then she was coming from home to go to the dentist, and again hers was like earlier and his was later, but he didn't totally know, so he was like, should we wait and like try and, you know, figure out if she's gonna be home, because again, like by the time he got back, if her appointment was at 3 o'clock, our dentist is actually like, it doesn't take that long, and he like, it seems like it's a lot of work in for not taking that long. Like this other dentist that I go to, I swear they make you sit around for like an hour before they actually came in to finally see you, and then they take like forever to do like take care of one tooth or something like that. And versus like our dentist, like as soon as you show up, like he's ready for you. Like, and like the thing was that they'd take you like to the room, put you in a chair, everything like that, like, and then I remember like sitting there for like a half an hour to like an hour one time, and at least that's what it felt like to me, like the amount of time. Like as soon as he takes you back there, he's ready to like, there's like nobody else like to like sit around and wait with you. It's just like just the dentist. He's like just there, like I said, gets you in and gets you out. And so like, you know, like I said, ours seems like it's pretty quick, so that's why like I'm like, oh well, she might not take that long, but I didn't know if she was also waiting for Matthew. So we decided that we weren't going to go today and we were going to go tomorrow, just because again of that, and my dad not being sure of what time my mom was going to be back home. But she actually came home probably by around like 3:45 or 4 o'clock, before 4 o'clock at some point. So it wasn't long at all, but by that time we had already both sort of agreed we weren't going to go to the store today and we were just going to do it tomorrow. And then sort of like once somebody says that, like it's like set in stone, like we're just, that's how it's going to be. So that's why we didn't wind up going today. Like I said, I don't have a haul for you guys, but I will have one tomorrow, most likely. I guess I won't say for sure because it might not happen again, something else comes up. And then on Saturday in the morning, I think we're not going grocery shopping actually. So maybe I am a liar again saying that we were going to go on Saturday, because I told you guys how my grandpa's like memorial service is going to be on Saturday, and it is, I think, at 11 o'clock. So I think we're gonna be there by like 10 o'clock or something like that. I'm not totally sure, but it will be earlier, and so we won't be able to like get to the grocery stores and get back by then. So we're gonna go on Sunday morning to those stores, to like Valley Produce and Caputo's. I think we're just gonna go to Menards because I was telling you guys how I think that we were gonna get one of those other like propane heater sort of things back in like, I don't know, August or something like that. My dad went to that golf retreat sort of thing and he got a really cool like tabletop one. But they have the really big, like the tall ones for like $115. I believe that they're the tall ones. Hopefully it is and it's not just the little short ones, but if it is, then I was like, that's like a totally awesome, amazing price, and we should totally go and pick that up, because again, we like to do stuff outside, especially when it's cool out. Like we are still grilling outside and stuff like that, and it'd be nice if again like we could still enjoy being outside when it's cool outside. And you know, it frosted yesterday. I think I took the dogs out and there was frost all over the ground outside, So like all of our plants are dead now, which is actually sort of a good thing. That means we can finally go outside and just cut everything down and be done and over with it. Like all the morning glories are gone. The sunflowers have been for a while, but the tough thing was that all the morning glories were all over the sunflowers, so I couldn't do anything with them. So now I can, and I can take all of that down and out. And again, most of the other like plants and things like that have sort of, because it's been getting colder, haven't been looking so great. Like they've been really like sort of turning brown and stuff like that just because of the cold. But finally now after this frost, it was like, yes, like they're done. And all of, again, the like vegetable gardens pretty much done. I think maybe there might be some tomatoes out there. I don't really even know if they're good. But for the most part, like I said, I think all of that is like done and over with, and we can take all that stuff out and get all of that done. But anyways, that is you know, something that we're gonna have to work on. And it's tough because I told you guys in yesterday's vlog too, though, how just about every single weekend, you know, starting this weekend, we have something that will sort of be going on, whether or not it's like all of us going and doing things and have like plans and stuff like that going on the weekends, or if it's just like one or two people. Like next week it'll just be me and my mom that are busy, but like Jack and my dad will be home, so like I can task them with like, oh, take care of this stuff or whatever, and I'm hoping that they'll be able to do it. But again, it's like, you know, it's also cold outside. Like I don't want to be outside doing like yard work and stuff like that. Like I was inside the house today with long sleeve shirt on, sweater on, and I was still shivering and freezing at some points during the day. Like I'm cold. And I'm just always cold. Like it's actually very nice and warm in the house, but I'm just always cold. The other thing though that does stink is that I almost always have my bedroom door closed, and so it's really nice because it does keep the warm air in my room. However, the thermostat that is literally just in the hallway right on the other side of my door pretty much, if it senses that the rest of the house is warm and my room isn't, and I don't wind up leaving my door open to let the cold air sort of escape into like the rest of the house, then the thermostat doesn't realize that like it's not very warm in my room. So we have to get those window thingies put on too. That could be another task that we can try and get done at some point, but we're also in the process of cleaning the attic. So there's like a million things to do, and there's just, now that football's over, it's like, oh, we should have all this time, and it's like somehow we don't. Like we've gotten a lot of progress done on the attic, but now all of a sudden too, it's like, whoa, we have all this stuff that's going on, plus we have all of these things we have to do and get done like at the house, plus like we're in the process of trying to do things, and like, yeah, it's a little bit much right now, guys, and a little bit overwhelming. But yeah, like I said, it's just like my room just feels like chilly. Like my parents' room is cold too, I think, because it's like the corner room sort of, and their room is normally cooler than mine. But if they leave their door open, then again, when the cold air sort of like, you know, winds up drifting into the hallway, thermostat sort of winds up sensing that it's cold in there, then it winds up turning on again and will keep the house warm. But when we have our doors closed, then the warm air is awesome and great, but like if we have the like oven on or whatever, it warms up like that part of the house, so, but not like the bedrooms because we have the doors closed. So like that's a downfall, because like we did that for dinner tonight, we made pizza. So I think that's why too it's been cooler in my room, because the furnace hasn't been going as much, because again, it thinks that it's warm in the house, because in the other part of the house it is where the stove is, but in the rest of the house is not, because we're not getting any of the warm air and the furnace isn't going. So that's why like then that's when we need to open our doors to let some of the cold air out, so that again it realizes like we need to turn the furnace back on and get the heat going again. But then it is nice when it is and we can leave the door, you know, the doors closed, because then it keeps all the nice warm air in. So anyways, yeah guys, I also too, I've been very happy, guys. I literally think, let's see, I believe that every single day this week, yes, every day, except for I guess on Monday, I didn't do dishes. Other than that, which wasn't that bad because I didn't have a lot of dishes that really need to get done, I've done every single thing on my planner. I'm going to hopefully be able to do it again tomorrow, and have a whole week's worth of getting everything done on my planner that I have wanted to, and like, again, all of my lists of stuff getting done. Like editing, uploading every single day, did dishes and laundry, even if it was just like throwing stuff in the washer into the dryer and stuff like that. Like one day, not like doing like crazy loads of laundry or whatever, but just like still keeping the process moving and stuff like that. I've been, like I said, going and getting that stuff done. And then also too, you know, like I said, getting the dishes and the laundry and editing and uploading. And I've did my German lesson every single day. I have to put that in my planner because sometimes I wind up forgetting until it's too late in the day, and then I'll wind up forgetting it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't get that done. Or, you know, I'm like, if I don't remember to do it earlier in the day, I wait until the end of the day, then I'll be like, oh, like I'm in the middle of watching a sports game, and like I can't just like whip my phone out and start speaking German in the middle of the living room while everybody's trying to like watch basketball or watch football or something like that. So like that's why I try and do it on my own time, like earlier in the day, but I don't always have that. I will sometimes wind up forgetting, so that's why I put that in my planner, even though it's not a real crazy like important thing, like I have to get this chore done or whatever. It's just like one of those things that helps remind me to do it every day. So yeah, anyways guys, I am, like I said, gonna take a shower and get to bed. That also reminds me, I do have a load of wash that's in the washing machine I need to get to the dryer so that it doesn't like freeze because yeah, it's not that cold, but it's gonna be like cold water and from the washing machine. The clothes are probably all very cold right now, versus like in the summer where like you leave it in the washing machine for like more than a couple hours and it starts to stink because of the heat, and then it creates that humidity, and then they just get gross and smell, and then you gotta wash them all over again. Versus in the winter time, that doesn't tend to happen quite as like as fast, but yeah, then they turn into really cold clothes and you have to put them in the dryer and get them all nice and warm. Also too guys, that is like my favorite thing ever is, and I haven't had that happen very often, especially recently, is putting on like a warm pair of pants that you get like out of like the dryer, where they're just like, or like a shirt and like pajama pants. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Like, or again, like your bedding and stuff like that, sheets and comforters and everything. Like, oh my goodness, yeah. I honestly don't know the last time that I have like pulled something out of the dryer and just like put it on. Like it's been a very long, honestly, like I don't think it's been since before I was in high school that I've had that happen. Like normally I'm wearing clothes already and like don't need to change into something that I just pulled out of the dryer. So anyways guys, I'm a little tired. I'm just starting to ramble on now. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.